Thanks, everyone. Thanks for coming. So I'm going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to talk about something that I think could be a decent option for Booth, which is forced group randomization. So what is forced group randomization? I really need to take the word forced out of it. Basically, all it says is for all classes at Booth that require groups, that they be randomly assigned, either by the professor or by a computer. Students then are not allowed to self-select. You're not allowed to pick your own groups. Now, why is that? I feel that it really helps to make yourself a better leader and teammate. It improves the brand, and it helps expand your network. And really, at the core, you meet more people. The point of business school, meeting more people, making more friends. I want to do a slight thought exercise. So think back to LEAD, right? Think about all the crazy things that happened. Your HPI, your 360s, the group processes, and really think about what you got out of LEAD. What is it that LEAD did? What I got out of LEAD was that I thought LEAD was a mirror. It was a great opportunity to tell you what. What is it that I do? What is my personality? What do I do in this situation? It's a what. It tells you a great opportunity for self-reflection, and it tells you about yourself. But what doesn't it do? What's a big problem? How? LEAD doesn't tell you how, right? It tells you what it is that you do, but how do I apply it? How do I do it when I'm in situations where people have different personality styles, where people have different ways of doing things? How? A great example here is group process. So group process, it takes together all the different things. You're working as a team. But I was really lucky. Our squad, my group was awesome. So we did it was really smooth. But that's not really the way it works, right? That's a sample of one. In the real world, that may not be true. When money, power, influence is on the line, group dynamics is different. People are not nice, right? You work with people who are going to be different from you, who have different styles, different conflicts. What do? We can work on it here at Booth. We have 3 or 4 opportunities per semester, per quarter, to work on these things. But we don't. What we end up doing is we end up picking from the same 20 or 30 people to make our groups, right? This is a huge opportunity that's wasted. When you go out there, you don't get to pick your group. You work with who you work with. And this is a great chance to learn how to deal with different types of people, right? People who you may not know, who are very different from you. Add in the final component of feedback at the end that looks at, what are some of the challenges? And what are some of the things I've learned? How is that going to affect me in the future? That's how you apply LEAD, right? That's how you can apply the lessons and really get a chance to interact with everyone else. So moving on, in addition to that, the network, right? Why do you come to business school? The network. All of you guys are awesome. You're the reason I came here. And throughout the whole, Booth has clubs all around the whole world. And that, I think, is a huge, huge plus for Booth that generally sometimes other people don't think about, which is the cohort system here. At HBS, you have 900 kids. It boggles my mind that for the first year, you only interact with mostly 90 of them. Here you have an opportunity to meet all 570 plus, right? And get a chance to really do that, but we don't. Why don't we? Why don't we go out and do this? It's because we like the familiar. We like things that we know. We like things, we don't like risk. We don't like the unknown. We're vulnerable, and thus we don't do it. Law of inertia. Inertia is one of the most powerful things in the universe. When something is going, unless an outside force pushes it, it will keep going in that same trajectory. Combined with familiarity, what does that mean? It means we pick the same people, pick the same groups over and over again. IBID Phase 1 just ended a couple weeks ago, or a week ago. How many groups have already formed for classes that don't even start for 3 weeks, right? I've gone into a class where on the first day, like 95% of the class was already in a group. Why is that? Take chances, take risks. Go out, meet other people. Yeah, you'll meet some people that you don't like, but it's better to have tried and failed than not tried at all, right? It's better that you go out and meet those people, right? That is sort of the point here. Booth asks us to challenge everything. But how can you challenge everything if you don't even challenge yourself? Go out. It helps meet everyone, it improves the program, improves the experience. And really, at the end of the day, it only takes one. It only takes one person. When you're meeting someone at like a social event, we worked in a group together. Here's my friends. A friend knows someone else, and boom, you got a job, you got an internship, networking, right? So at the end of the day, group randomization, people don't do it because it's uncomfortable, right? We can get rid of that uncomfort by making it mandatory, right? Take out the force, but group randomization. As Tony the Tiger would say, it's great. Thank you.